Hey guys, welcome back to JR14. Here we are with another video for you this morning. It is the next day. As you guys have seen in the previous videos, we've done an oil catch can, we've done short shifter kit side to side, and emotions going from first to second, third to fourth, and from side to side. All that's nice and tighter now. We also did a blow-off valve on the car, so we got rid of the stock diverter valve, which can only hold limited amounts of boost, and I have about 85,000 miles in the car, so it's time to change it up anyway. So we got that installed in the car with all the vacuum hoses ran correctly, and now it's time for some fun. The intake kit from Forge Motorsport. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get that put into the car right now. Okay, so the cool thing that we did with this intake system here is that we took out the previous one to do all the other work. So my job is already halfway done. So it's just installation at this point. The first thing I actually have to do is take off these, I believe they're T20s. Take these off and pop this whole shroud from inside the car. And then I have to unzip tie this. This is from the old intake. And then as well as take off the coolant line, because we are replacing the coolant line first. That's the first thing I want to get done due to the fact that not the most difficult part, but it's the most tedious. But the car's been off for like pretty much almost a whole day, so shouldn't be too much issues with that. So let's go ahead and get this removed. We're gonna cut off this breather hose. Take it apart. Okay, so inside the box you do get this bag, which contains all the hardware that you're gonna need. So it says silicone hose, and it's for the intake. You have this piece here, which is for your shroud. So this is good for that. This is weather stripping for that. You do have the silicone hose, which actually goes, I believe, from, looks like I think 2.5 to about a 3-inch on the other end. So you have that. You are replacing the coolant line. Since we have to take the coolant line off, they supply you with a new one. So cool thing is we definitely have that. So we're good on that. Speaking of that, we also have 2 clamps as well. So these are going to be good because of the fact that, one, we don't have to use those needle nose plier things anymore. And the cool thing, and these are also for the silicone hose. But the cool thing I want to mention to you guys really quickly is this. So you see here, like you see on the outside, it's all rough, like the normal thing. Like when you actually screw this in, they catch on this to actually bring it in and tighten this up. Most of them cut through, but these actually do not. So if you see here, they're actually not. So it's actually fully smooth on the inside, which is perfect, so they don't actually damage the hose over time. So that's pretty cool. And then you also have a couple of bolts, pieces of bolts and hardware, and a grommet for your install. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this installed in the car right now. The first thing that we're definitely going to do here is smooth these scissors out of the way. Is we're actually going to go ahead and replace this coolant line. So if you're not sure about which way this goes, it's definitely going to go like this and like that. So pretty much it's going to sit just like this, and then you can bend it any way that you need to make it work. Make sure that you have all your vacuum hoses out of the way and your boost taps like I do, and this way you're able to get it. Now previously I used to have a coolant leak on this because of the fact that these needle nose plier clips don't really work that well. So I actually changed one to what Forge actually wants you to change it to. It's a lot easier. It'll hold the coolant in place with no issues at all. So let's go ahead and remove. Let's put that down and remove this top panel here. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Got that to the side, and now we're gonna get a flathead screwdriver, and we're gonna go ahead and screw this out. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm actually gonna take one of the small clamps. It goes like this. So I'm gonna put this on first, like that, right? And I'm gonna loosen this one up. So when I lose this one up, which I'm about to do. Hopefully there's no coolant that comes out. There shouldn't be any coolant that comes out of this. Hang on. And this hose, gotta try to peel back. Oh, this thing's on here. So it's like really, I would not recommend. Oh, there we go. Broke it free. Okay, so, all right, so there is still coolant in the hose. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just put this like this, up and away. Then I'm just gonna connect the new one real quick. So we get no new surprises or anything like that. And tighten this down. All right. All right, so now I'm gonna take the pliers here and take the other side off. Based on me seeing this coolant in this hose, there's gonna be a lot that's gonna come out. So just gotta run with the punches here, like that, and then get that hose pulled. Okay, so there you go, done. It's dripping coolant everywhere now. Okay, okay, it's pouring coolant out right now. Jesus Christ. Okay. Just a little disclaimer. Whenever you're taking your coolant line off, the first thing that you should always do, even if the car's been parked for a day, as you guys see right here, is to just open this guy up right here. When you hear that, it's releasing all the pressure out of the system. You don't have to open it up all the way. I'm just gonna do it anyway. But just open it up, so this way all the pressure is released and you don't have a major catastrophe of what I did. Now back to the schedule of programming. I lost a lot of coolant. Yeah, I lost a lot of coolant. Alrighty then. So now what we have to do, now the coolant's running through the system, just have to tighten up the other side, and there's coolant everywhere now. That's a lot. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So let me go ahead and tighten this up, and you just tighten this clamp down here like the same way we did it up here, and then your coolant line will be installed. So let me go ahead and do that right now. I don't care what none of y'all say about this coolant hose. Bring coolant with you. It's $20 at Volkswagen. I have some laying around somewhere, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and grab that very soon. But literally this is done. Yeah, I really need to fill up my coolant now because I'm low. All right, so let's go ahead. We got the coolant line on. Now the next thing that we need to do is get the good piece on, the sexy piece, the major awesome piece that's gonna make this whole engine bay look dumb sexy. And let's get to it right now. All right guys, this is the time y'all all been waiting for. The main piece. There's two more pieces to this puzzle. Well, where's the filter? Where's the actual place where the filter goes? So here's the filter. Look how beautiful this is. First of all, look at the quality. Forged, etched on the side, spray paint on the side, looks really clean. Has the nipple hose already welded onto it already, so you don't have to worry about that, and it's already oiled for you, so you're good to go on that. So I'm gonna set that aside, but that's not Mr. Sexy. This is sexy. So here we are, the full carbon fiber forged Motorsport piece. This is what is gonna make this look absolutely beautiful. It's fully carbon clips to hold the filter in place. We're actually gonna go ahead and do that right now. So all you have to do, take this like this, slide it in place as such, take the top, clamp that in first like that, snaps in, do the back like so, clips right in, and that's not going anywhere. That's nice and secure. This is the best design I've ever seen regarding this, but wow, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm done talking. Let's get this in the car. We got it. Yeah, let's get this in the car. Let's go. All right, so what we did was, first is this weather stripping that's included. This goes under here and this tucks underneath, and all you're gonna see is that. Then you get this bag right here, and this bag will contain 2 screws and a grommet. So the grommet is gonna go underneath like this. So you're gonna see 2 holes. One's a drain hole for water, if water does get into it. And you're gonna put your grommet right here. So let's go ahead and put that in real quick. The easiest way to get this in sliding without trying to damage this is to just first, actually you can use WD-40 on this because this is really dry in here. Just rub it with some grease or something just to slide it in, and then you'll be able to swivel it back and forth around. Just get it around in there so you can because literally you can't get this on by itself. I mean, you can, but you can't adjust it that much. So I'm just going to use this technique. This technique should work. So I'm going to take this intake out again, and I'm just going to try to get it on this time. There we go. See, I can bring that side to side a little bit. I should be able to connect that part in. Perfect. And then slide this in, like so. Perfect. That's the way it's supposed to go. You know, every intake is different a little bit, so you just gotta be mindful of every version of an intake, and then just, like, you know, run with it in regards of, okay, what's the best alternative to move this and do this and tighten that up or loosen this up, you know? So all right, so ever since that, now we're good to go. We can go ahead and put the screws in like so. Okay, and turn up the other side. Sweet, so those are in. No issues, no problems, no issues at all. Okay, so the next step is to actually go ahead and what do we have to take out? Oh yeah, we have to tighten these down. So we have to tighten the these two bolts up right here. Well, not really bolts, I mean, you can use a flathead, but loosening this up and make it neat so that I can see everything. Cool. If this was that diverter valve, I would have an issue, but since we switched it to the forward blow valve, I can actually get to this bolt nice and easy without too much worry. Alright guys, well that's it. Here she is. Got a little hit of fingerprints on it, but that's fine. Wow, this came out great. And then you do have, they give you like this little adapter here. You can run one of these with it from like one of my old intakes, but I just actually crammed it in there. It's not going to go anywhere. So you don't really have to worry about that. So you really don't even need this per se, but I ran it just like that. And then everything is pretty much good to go. I have a lot of space here. Extra space here. This looks really clean. I really like this. So guys, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to JR14. Give it a thumbs up if you like this intake. This, I believe, is my final intake. No, I know it's going to be my final intake because look at it. Look at all this carbon. Woo! Changes the engine bay dramatically, man. And then the whole shroud just goes straight into that lovely filter that's right in there. So, all right, guys. Let's give her a start up. Let's see if we can start her up before we go.